All across this nation, there are men and women who have made a decision today that alcohol will solve nothing. But also, Father, there are so many that would give anything to be sitting where these people are sitting. Help them to realize the price, the cost, the years, the days, the months that they have paid for the seat they sit in. Lord, help them to be grateful that today they are in the house as opposed to out of the house.
The story actually begins with Gordon Cosby and the Church of the Savior, who has a commitment that morality and Christianity must be done by practical application.
And from that was an offshoot called Samaritan Ends.
Well, I think all businessmen should be involved. That's part of the thing. That's part of what we're supposed to do in the community. Not only lead our own businesses, but put some of the money back in the community to try to make it a better community for all of us to live in. And it also makes it a better community for the business.
Washington, D.C. has the country's highest rates of substance abuse and addiction. And Samaritan Inn has one of the country's highest rates of helping people recover from substance abuse and addiction. I can't think of any other organization that I would want to be a part of in giving my time than Samaritan Inn in this area of helping people who have found themselves literally enslaved by chemicals find freedom.
I kind of got in trouble in '02. I had an abusive boyfriend. I hurt him. I was facing 30 years. God's grace, I got 1 year probation. When I came to Samaritan Inn, I really didn't have a good childhood and felt like for the first time I really had a family.
60 or 70% of our population reunite with their families, get their kids back.
My son played football for Morgan State for 4 years. For 4 years, I never missed a game. See, if I was getting high, I wouldn't have made those games, because when my son was little, he used to sit up in the window and wait on me to come, and I wouldn't be there. I wouldn't be there, but we have a great relationship now. I'm there. Yeah.
My aunt and uncle kept my son until I had 2 years of sobriety. And when I left Tabitha's house, I left there and I moved into an apartment with my own name on the lease, and my son came to live with me at the end of that school year. He starts his junior year this week at the George Washington University. He's a Trachtenberg Scholar, a benefit of recovery, of having a clean and sober mother.
I didn't have anything. I was sleeping on the street. I got my job in 2 weeks after I got in transition. I worked for Safeway. I've been there going on 4 years. The only thing I can say is that Samaritan is the best program that I ever heard of or ever knew about, you know.
I've been a manager at Starbucks for 4 years. Samaritan Inn saved my life. I am forever grateful for this program.
I wouldn't been nowhere if it wasn't for Samaritan Inns.
My family is here at Samaritan Inns. This is the family. This is the family.
From the person who comes in the door, who's tattered and down on themselves, to the person who's now looking good, who's smiling, who's developing self-confidence, to the person who is ready to leave this program, who's ready to be independent, and is humbly grateful and ready to give back.
And that's probably been one of the, I think, most satisfying of all the things we've done.